Welcome to Roadmap to 1 Million. My name is Stacy Zeal, and if you're looking to make more money, gain your time back, and rapidly grow your visibility so that you can impact way more people with your brilliance, you're in the right place. This podcast is your one-stop shop for turning your online business dreams into a reality. My main goal is to give women entrepreneurs just like you the marketing strategies, guidance, and expert insights you need to hit that $1 million milestone and beyond. Whether you're a coach, a consultant, or an online brand that wants to make a big impact, Roadmap to 1 Million gives you the actionable strategies and inspiration you need so that you can implement right away, no fluff, no fuss. So, CEO, are you ready to buckle up and accelerate your growth? Be sure to follow the show and let's dive in. Get ready to uncover your roadmap to 1 million. Hello, hello. Welcome to Roadmap to 1 Million. This is the podcast that gives you the insights, the strategies, and the secrets to increasing your sales without sacrificing your time or your life. And it is summertime. I love summertime. I don't know about you, but there is something about summer that just makes me want to be outside, whether that's like eating crabs at a cookout or soaking up some sun on like an island or something somewhere, or like attending outdoor festivals. What I don't want to be doing during summertime is spending all my time glued to my laptop, chasing leads, chasing sales, trying to get business. And maybe you feel the same. Maybe you feel like I have been, you're growing your business, you want to keep growing, you want to see that exponential growth, you want to continue to hit your goals or exceed your goals. But you're feeling like since it's summertime, maybe you're a little burnt out, maybe you're a little tired, maybe your kids are home now, so you want to spend time with them, or people are out of school, all these things, right? There's just so much about summer that conflicts with us wanting to grow our businesses. And so I created a series. This is the first episode in the series called Maximize Your Summer. And this is a series that's going to give you insight, tactics, and permission to enjoy your summer without being tied to work, or figuring out ways that you can streamline your marketing. You can focus on really what's impactful so that you can really, really grow your business this summertime, and you can feel, but you're also feeling like you get to live your life. And so the next few episodes will show you how to make more money. It's going to talk to you about making more money, gaining your time back, and increasing your visibility and your impact while still being able to maximize your summer. So make sure that you are following the show, and make sure that you share this with a friend. If you know someone who is your business bestie and y'all are both burnt out from the year, and you both are thinking about traveling and doing all the things this summer, but you really want to figure out like, how do I maintain that momentum that you've built up from, the beginning of the year? How do you maintain that through summertime? And so you maintaining it through summertime, so that way also when fall comes around, you don't feel like you're starting from scratch. You don't feel like you had a huge sales dip. And so now you got to really make up for it in the fall time, so that you can still hit your numbers. This is all about maintaining that momentum. So last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year, I moved into a new condo, and I could not wait to decorate. I had like a Pinterest board. You know how it is when you're moving or when you're getting into a new space, right? I had Pinterest board. I was, had all my favorites in my Amazon. I didn't had, following all the hashtags on Instagram about decorating, and just like, oh my goodness, this is the first time I had ever really like, gotten the opportunity to only decorate my space in a way that I wanted. And that was amazing to me, and it was exciting to me, and it was a plan that I had, I was planning to do that. But then I think about 5 months later, 5 months go by, and I was still in the same space. Like, all of my existing stuff didn't have a permanent home yet. Like, I remember there was this big ass printer that was behind my desk that literally, like, because I just didn't know where I was going to put it. And every time I backed my chair into it, it literally annoyed the shit out of me. And so, I remember just being in this space of like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so excited, but life is happening, things are moving, business requires my attention. So many other things require my attention other than my home. But I was reading a book one day. I was reading this book called We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rodgers. And if you have not read this book, definitely make sure that you read this book. I'm going to make sure that I'll link it in the show notes. But that book, I've read it 3 times. It's amazing because I've read it 3 times, and every time I read it, I end up getting something different from it. And this particular time, when I was reading the book, the section that really kind of stuck out to me was the one on how your environment impacts your growth. And so there's a whole like kind of, part of the book or a section or maybe just a chapter or something like that. But she started to talk just about how the environment that you're putting yourself into is really going to impact your growth. And I remember just kind of looking around my place and just being like, this is not this is not it. Like this, it looks like somebody is still just moving in here. It doesn't fit my aesthetic. It doesn't fit my space. The way that it was kind of laid out wasn't really me yet. It felt like I was just, moving into a space that was just a space, right? It wasn't mine. It wasn't me yet. And so I just kind of remember being frustrated about that and just being like, ugh, like, what am I going to do? Because I've said that I've had this desire, right? I've had the desire to get to redo my place and to, make it so much more me and so much better than I thought that I thought it could be. And I got to a point where I just was like, enough is enough, right? I'm looking around my space. This is not what I want it to be. I work from home. And so that impact, so I'm always there, right? So I had this plan of doing the condo, getting everything together. I had that plan, and it just was one of those things that was just sitting on my to-do list for months. And so I finally, after I was reading the book, I kind of just looked around and I kind of was like, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I hired an interior designer, and I just was like, okay, she's going to be able to knock out my condo in 5 days. And that's ambitious, I know. Super ambitious. And let me even add a little fuel to the fire, because at that time, that was a very stressful time for me because I was in the process of leaving my corporate job at Zappos. So I'd given them like 2 months notice, right? So but it just like getting to that period of like that last few weeks. Oh my gosh, it was so stressful because I was literally handing over a job that I'm primarily focused on and handing it over to other people. And so it was stressful. So it was bad timing. But I really just was like, I need to do this now. Like I need to do this now. If I don't do it now, when is it going to get done? So I hired the interior designer. She looked at my Pinterest. She took me around all the stores. She was a local person. So she was here. And so we went to all the stores. We bought the things. We completely rearranged my house. And I literally, kid you not, I love everything about my space. Like, I love being in my house. And so I sit here, I look around, I feel a sense of ease. I'm no longer hitting that printer that was behind my desk. Everything has a place, and my space looks and feels fantastic. And so how does this relate to business? What's the point? The point is that figuring it out on my own led to procrastination and wasted time. Having an expert or hiring an expert allowed me to get a faster result that was better than I originally envisioned, because I would never have thought to move my breakfast bar. And she was just like, we're going to move this breakfast bar. And now I can't even see it back in the space, in the spot that it was in, right? But hiring the expert also allowed me to get it done. Sometimes we need a little fire under us to get stuff done, right? We need to make that investment so that way we can get stuff done. We can actually get started. That'll really kind of ignite that fire beneath us. And so if you want this to be a summer that you earn more money with ease, then you have to start investing in paid ads. Investing in ads helps you to maintain that momentum that you've built before your kids were out of school, before travel season came, right? They allow you to take time off and go on vacation without having to worry about whether your funnel is getting new leads or whether your offers are getting in front of your people. Are you a CEO with an amazing one-to-many offer who's tired of creating endless amounts of content that is not helping you hit your high revenue goals? Well, look no further than Maximize with Ads. Maximize with Ads is designed to help you exponentially increase your sales, rapidly grow your visibility, and gain your time back by leveraging the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. From developing a scalable Facebook ad strategy, to setting up your tech, to targeting the right audiences and creating irresistible ads, we've got you covered. Plus, our private support community is always available to answer your questions and provide personalized feedback. If you're ready to stop spending all your valuable CEO time creating endless amounts of content and start executing a leveraged strategy that allows you to travel the world, pay for private school, or start living the life you started your business to live in the first place, then head over to MaximizeWithAds.com to enroll. Visit MaximizeWithAds.com to learn more and get started today. All right, let's jump back into the episode. When I think about what I could have done myself, just from scrounging Pinterest, maybe looking at a YouTube video or two, going to the stores, and just going to stores that I regularly go to, wouldn't even think of some of the stores that we went to go to and got great stuff, right? So I could have figured this out on my own, but that would have cost me time. It probably would have cost me more money because I gave her a budget and she came in underneath the budget, right? And so I say all this to say, I give you this story, I tell you this because hiring an expert allows you to get a faster result. It allows you to build on that momentum that you have already built. Like it allows you to take your business to the next level. And so if that's something that you want to do this summer, you have to start to make that investing in getting more eyeballs, investing in getting more people into your funnels, investing in reaching beyond your existing audience that you've built on Facebook or Instagram, being able to reach new people across the world at scale while you are on vacation with your children, while you are traveling the world. That is what ads can do for your business. And so if you want to make more money, and why, this summer with ease, because that's the thing here is, as we mentioned, summertime, I don't want to do shit, right? I don't know about you, but for me, summertime, I just want to be sitting by the pool. Like I want to be, having a cocktail. That's what I want to be doing. But business still has to be run. Business still has to be conducted. We still have to bring in our leads. We still have to bring in our sales. We still have to do our launches. We still have to do whether you're not launching in the summertime and you're doing, mini launches or cash infusions or whatever it is that you're doing to maintain that momentum over the summer to make, to drive the momentum that you've built. You're going to have to continue to create content or continue to invest in figuring out ways to get your offers in front of new people. And the way that I like to do that and the way that I teach my people how to do that is through Facebook ads. They really do allow you to lose that connection and that glued feeling that you have to your laptop whenever, whenever you're feeling like, you want to grow, or whenever you're feeling like you just don't have enough people going through your offers, or you don't have enough people getting into your funnels. It eliminates the need to create content after content after content after content this summer, right? And so when you can take some of your really good content, you can take your really good blog posts, your YouTube videos, your podcasts. You can take your funnels, your sales funnel that converts. You can take your webinar funnels and get more people in there. You get whether you're maybe you're doing evergreen over the summer, which is my plan, is to focus on evergreen over the summer. So being able to get people into your world without you having to create something, or without you having to have your hands on the wheel, is how you make more money with ease this summer. And so if you want to grow your sales with ease, you must start to invest in a strategy that markets your business 24/7. I invested the time and the money it took to get an amazing result for my condo. Sure, I could have gotten it done, right? Would I have eventually gotten it done? Sure. But there would never have been a right time. There would never have been a world where I would have been able to bring a completely new vision to where I was able to marry my vision and someone else's expert vision together to be able to get me to the place that I wanted to get. And it would not have gotten done in 5 days. So if you're ready to lean into ease this summer by leveraging Facebook and Instagram ads to sell your offers on autopilot, I really invite you to enroll in my course, Maximize with Ads, because Maximize with Ads gives you the roadmap to success with step-by-step guidance and resources designed to help you shortcut your path to success with ads. So this summer is the perfect time for you to take that time to invest in getting your business in front of more people, especially if you find that your existing audience is starting to hit that summer slump. Your existing audience is traveling, they're doing their thing, they're not really paying attention to your offers. Your warm leads aren't paying as much attention because they're busy and occupied. So now is the time for you to invest in getting more people into your world and new people into your world. So, and keeping your offers in front of those people, because you can also run ads to your existing audience. This is something that I do all the time. Like if I'm running a webinar, I run an ad to my existing audience, because then I don't have to post about it 50 times a day. I can do my, 1 or 2 posts a day, but then I also have ads going 24/7 that are hitting people who are already in my world. So that's possible for you to do. So more money with ease is the goal this summer. So go to maximizewithads.com to get started on your easeful girl summer today. I know you want to. And because you're an amazing, awesome listener of the podcast, I want you to use the code ROADMAP, one word, ROADMAP, to save $300 on the course right now. So head over to maximizewithads.com. Go ahead and get started. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram or Facebook or whether you're following me. So I'm always around to answer questions, because I want to make sure that this is right for you at the right time. And while there is never a perfect time, there is definitely a way to do this in your business, so that way it accelerates your growth and it helps you to get to that next level, but it doesn't feel like it's a chore, or it doesn't feel like it's something completely extra that you have to do. So thank you so much for tuning in. The next episode, make sure you follow the series. Make sure you're following the show. The next episode in the series is going to be talking about time. And I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to give away too much, but make sure that you're following the show. This next week's episode is going to be all about the second part of the Maximize Your Summer series, which is a 3-part series. So I will catch y'all on the next episode. See you later. OMG, that episode was packed with gems. Are you ready for more? Head over to stacyzeal.co/podcast to get the show notes and to sign up to get our top 5 podcast episodes to help you streamline your marketing so you can make this your $1 million year. Head over to stacyzeal.co/podcast.